Yeah, let's whatever you want to do. You talk, I'll play off of it. Classic Greg and Flex.
Yeah, at some point you'll take your shirt off. And...
My shorts are already off.
Oh,
yeah.
Someone's getting excited. Welcome in, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg, and I am being joined by the shortest shorts on all of the Fresh Coast, and that's Flex. What's up, big fella?
Yeah, there ain't no shorts on today.
Oh!
We freelancing over here.
Freelance, I like that. My excitement almost sounded Old Prospector-y. Woohoo!
Did you ever see that skit that was cut from Will Ferrell's? You know, Saturday Night Live used to do like the best of,
yeah.
That was a cut skit for his. Was the Old Prospector.
No, I don't think I saw that.
And his name was Gus Chiggins. That's CHIGGINS. Chiggins.
I love that you remember even the cut sketches.
Oh, it was, I can't believe it was cut. It was so brilliant.
My inspiration always comes from Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland.
Okay.
The world is right in the wilderness.
But yeah, he was the Old Prospector who was in the army.
Oh, God.
It was.
I think I have that DVD somewhere. I should look it up.
You should check it out. It's amazing.
I'm sure it's on the YouTubes by now, too.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right. You know what? Not a Will Ferrell show.
Not a Will Ferrell show.
Surprisingly.
But I hope people laughed.
Yes. Hopefully so. So much to get to today. Let's get into it. I got a beer that someone hooked it up with. I can't wait to tell you guys about.
You hooked up with somebody?
That too. I hooked up with somebody and their payment was beer. I'm just glad they didn't hand me a natty after that performance. So can't wait to share that. We've got some breaking news in the craft world, some research to talk about, and so much more. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to start off with a little hydration. Oh, real quick, at Craft Beer Republic and at Flex Me Beer, all that stuff. Jesus Christ. Oh, and shout out to our top listening city of last week, which was once again Fremont, California. What up, Fremont? Thanks for checking in. Sorry for almost forgetting you. Oh my God. I poured this as I was hitting the music and I just stuck my schnoz in there. It smells so fucking good.
What is it? It looks crystal clear.
Oh my God. All right. So here's what I'm drinking. This is Made West. It's their short-lived series, which is a collaboration series, and they collab with someone new every time. So this is a 7% cold IPA. They say this, the collaboration brewery is Fremont out of Seattle. And they say this West Coast cold IPA has a vibrant hop character loaded with tropical fruit and berry. The hops are Mosaic Cryo, Mosaic Dynaboost, HBC 586 Cryo, Strata, and Nelson, brewed in collaboration with our friends at Fremont Brewing. Oh my fuck.
Man.
That nose is just a tropical vacation waiting to happen.
You're getting me all chubbed up over here.
Imagine how I feel. I'm going to stick in the old tongue jobber. Oh, that follows suit. So much tropical. What is that? It's like pineapple and mango and maybe even a little, I don't know, like guava-ish. Just so like bursting with fruit.
Heck yeah.
It does not drink Westy at all. It is so juicy.
Does it drink
clear.
7%?
Oh, God, no. It drinks like it's going to be gone by the time the song's over. Holy shit, this is truly... I'm not just saying that because he hooked me up and was like, hey, you should talk about this beer. This is so fucking good. Obviously, Made West knows how to handle their hops. Fremont, been around forever. They're classic. This is so, so good. I kind of wish he'd given me more than one of these. You like my fancy glassware?
I noticed the plastic. Is that plastic?
Yeah, that's my plastic.
Yeah,
it's like my clear
cup.
solo cup over here. Yeah, we're having our kitchen redone, And things are like my office, my little studio over here, just full of boxes of all our kitchen shit. And I was like, and they're supposed to be done already. Surprise, surprise, huge delay.
Yeah, that never happens.
Yeah. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't even know where the glassware is other than like a couple of coffee mugs because I need coffee in the morning. So I did find a plastic cup to pour it into, but it works. And as you can see, clear as fuck, does not look
really
hazy whatsoever.
Yeah, I actually thought it might have been a lager when you poured it out, especially with the amount of head.
Mm-hmm. Had some real nice foam at the top when I poured it. I poured it pretty hard, but fuck, this is a crusher. This should be a pale ale because this is going down so smooth.
I hear Made West makes a really good pale ale.
I'd argue one of the best in the county.
Oh, it's crazy. I don't know who I heard that from.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever says it's not, I wouldn't trust anything they say about alcohol whatsoever. That's fine. They don't have a podcast anymore anyways. So anyway. So let me tell you about suck it. Let me tell you about receiving this beer. So I met up with Andrew, aka Ventura County Beer, on the gram. Go give him a follow. It's Ventura_County.
Would you say
beer.
He pitched and you caught?
Yeah, I definitely received. I was the receiver of this one. It's receiver of beer, that is. And he also, not only is he just a local beer enthusiast, he also now writes for Beer Paper LA. And if you're in our area, you'll see these at a lot of breweries. It's a literal like little newspaper with beer news in it. It's actually really cool. And if you're hanging out at a brewery by yourself, it's a nice little read to pass the time while you drink your beverage.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's cool. I've read a few myself. Turns out I can read. Anyways, so met up with him at Institution, local brewery. He hooked me up with 4 beers. This is one of them. So glad I was able to, so glad I saved it for the show because this is so fucking good. Kind of wish I would have gotten a picture of it first. Oops. But we are working it out. We're trying to get Andrew on the show. He's got a busy schedule the next few weeks, but we might be able to get him on the road. Have him join us, talk about what he does at Beer Paper. Hopefully share a beer with him, one of the other ones he hooked it up with. And yeah, so super nice guy.
It turns out, not a murderer again.
That's right. That's 2 recent Graham meetups. No murderers.
It's like a world record.
Yeah, Greg 2. Murders 0.
Except you can't have like a non-murderer nickname because we already gave that to non-murderer John.
Yeah, it'd get a little confusing. They got non-murderer John, non-murderer Andrew. We got to come up with like not killer Andrew or something like NKA. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Come up with something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, help us workshop that, people. Maybe non-murderer John can help us with a not murdery name for Andrew. John hit me up over the weekend. He went to check out Malibu for the first time. He's like, check out how busy it is. I was like, yeah, no shit, man. Malibu's always fucking crowded. So, awesome. Oh, he also texted me and said in one of the episodes, I accidentally called him Jim. I don't remember that, but I also totally believe you. So it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, because you can read. We do know that it's the words that you speak that you got the troubles with.
Right. I can process the information. It's just somewhere between the processing and the loudspeaker that is my pie hole. There's like a shortage or something.
Right. Like Charlie Day says, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the words, they don't come out no good.
Wow. I need to pull that for a drop because that could not be more accurate.
The words get stuck in my mouth. They don't come out no good.
That's hilarious. That's a show I've not watched, and everyone tells me like I need to go back and watch it.
Oh, that's insane.
I know. It's not because I'm against it. I just never got into it, and I never watched one entire episode, and I really need to now that I've caught up on some other shows. So anyways, there's that. I didn't get killed, like I said. It was fantastic. So great to meet Andrew. Go follow him on the gram, like I said. Also,
he showed up 2 minutes late tonight, so I was actually getting worried. and then he popped in, so I was pretty psyched.
Right, yeah. Not murdered, just late. If it hit that 3-minute mark, though, call the police.
Yeah. Now I know you had to find your plastic cup.
Right. Had to dig this out of the fucking pile of bullshit.
Disaster averted.
Oh, fucking kitchen people, man. I'm not gonna get it. It's not a construction show, but hey,
it's not. Yeah, we're not. It's not a renovation show.
Not a renovation show. I'm not Tim Toolman Taylor, but just communicate with your clients a little bit, especially if you decide not to show up one day. Exactly. All right, Wilson. What else? over the weekend, Nick, Big Dick Nick, celebrated his birthday. So happy birthday to Nick. Upcoming, but happy birthday to Nick.
Yeah, happy birthday, BDN.
BDN. They always get the taco guy and set him up in the backyard. And it's we use the taco guy for all of our taco parties. Like had him at our, what do you call that? Rehearsal dinner for a wedding.
Is it a truck or is it like a trailer with a grill?
No, it's a guy with like in the back of his truck. He's got a couple like carts. One has a grill on it. One has like a serving set up on it.
Okay.
And he wheels that shit into your backyard and starts cooking up fresh tacos.
Damn.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, the reason I ask is because for one of my nephew's first birthday parties, I threw like a big shindig, as most first birthday parties are. And they got this guy who ran a taco truck, quote unquote. And it wasn't a taco truck. He would just take everything in his trailer, like the grills and all the necessities, and then he would roll it out in your driveway. And then he would prepare everything, make all the meat. He'd fry up the tortillas right on the grill. And yeah, it was amazing.
And this guy takes requests, like, especially as you get drunk, it's great. You're like, hey, man, can I get a quesadilla? He's like, yeah, no problem. You know,
that's awesome.
Ripping out case. My mom hired.
Was it like taco shell size quesadilla or was it like regular size quesadilla?
No, he's got multiple tortilla sizes, so he hooks it up with a regular size dilly. My mom hired him for my sister's morning after wedding thing, brunch, whatever.
Wait,
I don't know if you know
got married?
Yeah, it's breaking news. Where's my breaking news song? And he like showed up with eggs and chorizo and all the fucking goods. We didn't know he did breakfast.
Town.
Yeah. My mom's like, who do we get for breakfast the next day? I was like, I don't know. Call the fucking taco guy. See what he does. And he's like, sure, I could do breakfast. Shows up, eggs, chorizo, sausage, bacon, tortillas, all the goods. You know, his salsas are so good. Oh, it was fantastic.
Fucking hungry right now,
dude. We got this guy on speed dial. Like anytime. My wife's company had a taco guy that was awful one time after she had suggested our taco guy. And the next time they did it again, her boss was like, hey, can I get your taco guy's number? And she's like, I'm so glad we called your taco guy. He's so good.
Can I ask a question? Is having a taco guy a normal thing in California?
It's not normal.
Because you're making it sound really normal.
I mean, look, Southern California, LA area, there's no better Mexican food in the world, outside of Mexico.
Said that many of times.
Yeah, it's just we know what's up. We got all the transplants here cooking up their fucking delicious tacos and other various goods. So I think we got the best Mexican food around in this area. So I don't find it to be that weird. Like I've been to other people's parties who are like, yeah, taco guys here, whatever. It's just normal. Cooler beer and
so it is normal. Okay.
I think so.
That's all I wanted to know, if it really was normal.
Anybody else in California, especially, let me know if that's not normal. Like, hit us up on the gram or something or email us.
Yeah, like here in Wisconsin, you got a guy for like, who does housework, or you got a guy who maybe does, he's a mechanic, or
you got your plumber, your electrician.
Right. And apparently in California, you all got taco guys.
Let me tell you, we are having, like I said, the kitchen done, and we needed to call a plumber for something specific, and we didn't have a plumber. We do have an electrician. That's like the only tradesperson we have in our phone book because we have a really good electrician we use.
Still a nice thing to have.
But we also have a taco guy.
Have you ever tried to change out a ceiling fan?
I've installed ceiling fans.
Pass. Hard pass. I've tried it.
This wasn't too bad.
Called an electrician. Much better.
Oh, yeah. We had the electrician install pot lights, like can lights.
Yeah.
Great job. And he installed like all these smart switches. So now I can tell my watch to turn on shit and whatever. He was the best.
Man, that just got you so hard too because you're so techie.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he goes, hey, and we didn't even know it was an opera. We just wanted the lights. He's like, hey, you want me to install some smart switches with that? I was like, come again. And he goes, oh, yeah, you could like, Siri it up and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, yeah, let me get a napkin. But yes, yeah, install the.
Clean up my kitchen floor.
Clean up on aisle Greg's pants. So, but yeah, where were we? Taco guy. Totally normal.
Yeah, remember, not a renovation show.
Not a fucking home improvement show. So taco guy, Nick, birthday. This will surprise everyone listening who knows of Nick. Got pretty shittered.
I don't believe it.
I know. Got pretty shittered. At one point, needed to play that goddamn Shabuzi song 900 times.
Heard it too many times.
Oh my god! Look, it's fine. I don't hate the song. I don't love the song. It's fine. But I don't need to hear it 10 times in a night. his cousin was the real hero at one point. He got someone, he didn't even know he was playing it that often. And his cousin went over and like fake put in the password into the iPad that was playing the music. So it locked him out for 15 minutes. And that was long enough to distract him with anything else.
Well, then if you do it again, it locks you out for an hour. I don't know.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it just keeps getting longer.
Oh, do enough, it'll lock you out forever. So, but he was so drunk, like we only needed 15 minutes. That was fine. We just need him to like take his focus off of fucking Shabuzi and that goddamn song. We were all like, please stop.
It's a lot. Like not only is it played so much on like the airwaves, but yeah, it's a lot.
It's a fucking lot.
And it's essentially a ripoff, but
yeah, come on. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Not a ripoff show.
Well, it could be. We rip a few people off. What else? I think that's about it on the we got. I mean, obviously I got hydrated too. My wife was feeling good that night as well. She had some beverages. And when we got picked up by her Uber to leave Nick's house, we got picked up in a Flex, a Ford Flex.
You texted me this.
Yeah. And the wife goes, take a picture and send it to Flex. That was not my idea. I need you to know. I was like, why? She goes, because we're getting picked up in a Flex.
I honestly thought that was so funny. So if it was your idea, I would have been very much okay with it.
I can't take credit. It was all her. She's like, you guys send that to Flex? I'm like, because he's never seen a fucking Ford Flex before, but okay. Sure thing,
I
drunkie.
just love that Shannon thought it was such a great idea.
Oh, yeah. She top of the world. She was really feeling herself that night. So.
What a mastermind.
Oh, so good. But yeah, good times. How about you? Any drunken fiestas?
No drunken fiestas, but I've been doing a little research already. I know it is as of today, what is it? August 19th?
As this 19th today, it'll drop on the
21st.
First, yeah.
I've already had 4 different Oktoberfests.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already dabbling. We've had Sam Adams, we've had Line and Kugels, we've had the new Glarus, and little craft brewery out here in Milwaukee, Third Space.
I've heard of it.
Right? So I've had 4.
Had them.
I'm doing like Oktoberfest a week. That's my goal. Right? And I don't care if it runs all the way through October.
Fuck, I'll take that to February.
And I'm like ranking them as I'm doing this. So number 4 out of the 4 I've had so far was Third Space.
Okay.
6% ABV. Top of the list actually for like Märzen. Right? It says anywhere from 5.1 to 6%. So they hit that right on the top. That's a 10 out of 10. But really, really overly roasty, toasty malts. Like not signature of a Märzen.
Right.
And it kind of throws you off.
Like almost like bready.
It's like burnt bread.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like it was like really overly done.
That's too bad.
Maybe cut down, like get some medium roasted malts. I don't know. But it threw me off. It's still delicious.
You need some music for this.
We don't need nothing. So then number 3, and I gauged this one based off of how easy it was to drink. And when I say that, I mean, when I poured it out in the glass, it was how many times did I keep grabbing that glass? Like how often? So number 3, New Glarus Staghorn.
Okay.
It was good. It's a really good Oktoberfest. But when I poured it out, it was not like I forgot about it, but it was like I just didn't feel the need.
Okay.
As often to just take a sip.
Didn't leave you needing more.
No. So then number 2, Sam Adams. It is a maltier Oktoberfest, but it is absolutely delicious. In a bottle, poured out, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It almost tastes identical.
Yeah, if I can interject, I haven't had one in a few years, but I think Sam Adams Oktoberfest is my favorite Sam Adams product.
100%. So far at the top of the list, and I think this has been my favorite Oktoberfest for about 10 years now. Line & Kugel's Oktoberfest. It is, I would say, light to medium bodied as opposed to medium to heavy.
Sure.
And it just drinks so easy, so smooth, so caramely. Just fuck me up. It is amazing. So I'm not sure what's next, or maybe I'll get 2 Oktoberfests next. I'm looking forward to the next 2-3 months.
It's only looking up from here.
Right. I'll drink them till they take them off the shelf.
Yeah. I mean, what? 2 months old? No big deal there.
No.
I'm looking forward to Britt over at An IPA. Hers is fermenting right now. Her Marzen. I think Integrin just dropped theirs. I need to pick that up.
Yep.
There are some great local Marzen. Back in the day, I used to love me from 14 cannons, 14. Now it's a bad word. So there's that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. But no, that's some good research. Like, that's some very on brand research.
Yeah, like I feel like there's never really another time of year where it's like, all right, let's try and get every brewery's of this beer, you know?
Right.
And for me, like fall, even though it's not even fall, it's still summer.
Still very much summer.
It's probably my favorite time of beer.
Yeah, because you can drink a pale, you can drink a Marzen.
Yeah, you can, just almost drink anything.
Yeah. I can't wait till September, at least out here. September hits, finally starts to cool down a little bit. The moisture in my pantaloons starts to drop a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Oh, god damn it, is it bad over here. And you just drink whatever you want. You want a Marzen, you want a pale, you can even stout later at night. Oh, it's everything season. It's game on in September.
It's already been getting into the 50s in the mornings here.
Oh, lucky you.
Although it is supposed to get in another 90s run in a couple days. So
it's been 90s for like 2 months now here.
That sucks.
It's been a brutal summer.
I don't know how you guys do it.
I don't know how. You know what? Last couple of years, not that bad. Fairly mild. It would just kick up in August, which is more normal. You know, June would be nice. July would be hot. August would be killer. Okay. And this year it's been like towards the end of June, just said, hey, fuck you. It's August. And it's just been hot ever since.
God damn.
Yeah. It's been fucking brutal.
Climate change.
Yeah.
Global warming.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck denying that shit. Way too fucking hot.
But yeah. So, long story short, looking forward to more Oktoberfest.
I like that. Are you drinking one today? Should we hit your music?
I am not.
Okay.
I almost did, but I already drank all of them.
That's, you know what?
I didn't want to, I didn't want to bring it in here. And
that's all good.
They're all gone.
Yeah. Ah, that's fine. That means they were good. So let's fucking hit your music anyways, though. Let's find out what you're drinking.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
All right. Well, today I am drinking 1840 Brewing Company, who had in the last few months just started canning their beers.
I was just going to say, they're the ones with the cute little bottles,
with
right?
The cute little stubby bottles.
Yeah.
They recently started canning some beers, and they're not big batches because they do a lot of small. I mean, their thing is just small batch beer. And they canned their anniversary beer, which their anniversary was like a month-ish ago. Couldn't tell you for sure. But it is a triple West Coast IPA.
Ooh.
It is called 7 Seas. Do you know why it's called 7 Seas?
Is there 7 different hops?
And they all start with C.
Yeah.
So it's got the Calista, the Calypso, the Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, Citra, and
Cashmere?
Columbus hops.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all the Westy hops.
Yeah. You were already boning up on your beer. I couldn't.
A little bit.
Yeah. Couldn't get you over the top with the Cashmere.
Sorry.
But this
Still
is
can't stand up.
10% ABV, untapped, not a lot of ratings. It's a, small batch beer, anniversary beer. It's got a 406, which is pretty solid for any West Coast style IPA.
Mm-hmm.
So cheers to that. Real simple. It just says it's a West Coast triple IPA with all the hops I just listed.
My favorite untapped description.
I love it. says hoppy, smooth, funky, orange, and mandarin on the tasting notes. So we'll see. This is all I got left. I've been enjoying.
Must be awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. So I really haven't been noting too much through the show. So we'll get a little sniff here. Get a little get some citrus.
I mean, it's got all the citrusy, danky hops in there,
but almost like a berry.
Oh, okay.
Undertone to it. Like it's almost like a sweet scent. And then you definitely get some of that hops in there. I mean, there's 7 different hops for 7 years, by the way. 7 hops, 7 years. We'll warm up the old tongue jabby.
Here we go. It's going to be really expensive for them when they get to like year 13 or 15 and they're like, fuck, we need more hops.
It's not going to be a good look. I mean, the taste is as you would think it is. It's dank. It's bitter. It's actually way more citrusy than it is piney. That berry note that I think I smell, it doesn't come through at all on the palate. This is just a dank, bitter triple West Coast. It lingers on your tongue a little bit the more it warms up, but with what I have left, I mean, this thing, it drinks pretty well for a 10%.
I was going to say, how's that 10% come through?
There's no hint of the alcohol whatsoever.
Dangeroso.
Very dangerous. Like, you could pour this for somebody and just tell them it was a double. I don't know if you could go as far as single.
Sure. Like, here, enjoy this 7.5%, 8% or.
Right. And it would just knock them on their socks. But it's wonderful. I think it is great. These guys now have a second location. It's just a tap room. It's not a brewery.
Okay.
But
that's all you need.
Yeah. They've had it for a couple months now, and that's big for anybody.
Hopefully they don't have the weird laws in Wisconsin where if you have a second location that doesn't produce, you have to sell kegs to yourself.
Well,
you're like, speaking of,
I'm not a lawman, believe it or not. So I don't know, but they're like first level of like a new apartment complex. So they will have no shortage of customers.
Yeah, that's perfect spot.
Perfect spot.
I'm so glad I don't live on top of a brewery or a tap house or anything.
Yeah, you would legitimately go broke.
Oh, in like 3 months.
Maybe 3 months.
Yeah, if I made it that long.
You'd get home from work every day and just be like, beer.
Mm-hmm. Should we go for a beer? Yeah, let's have a beer.
Yeah. And then, a beer is really like 3.
Yeah, who goes for a beer? And then it's not worth the credit card transaction.
Weekends don't count.
Duh.
So, yeah, you'd basically we would be screwed.
Dem's the rules. We don't make them.
Dems is the rules.
All right, let's rip through some news before we get up out of here. Big breaking news in the craft-ish world.
The stone cold glass shattering.
Okay. Flex and I had a long off-air discussion about this, trying to figure out what this actually means. But Tilray, the brand that acquired all those Budweiser breweries last year, like Shock Top, Breckenridge, Widmer Brothers, Tenber, all those other ones, has acquired 4 more breweries from Molson Coors. They announced a definitive agreement with Molson Coors Beverage Company to acquire the 4 following craft brands: Hop Valley Brewing Company out of Eugene, Oregon; Terrapin Beer out of Athens. Terrapin, one of those OG craft breweries.
They do some good stuff.
Yeah. And I got to meet one of the founders. In fact, we had him on the show, John Cochran, because he then, after selling his share, went and opened up Upcountry.
Does not fit guy?
Yeah, you must have quit. Yeah, exactly. They also bought Revolver Brewing out of Texas and Atwater Brewery out of Detroit. Financial details not disclosed. The transaction is expected to close by the end of the month. The Tilray brand's chairman and CEO, Irwin Simon. First of all, this guy his name is Irwin D. Simon. All I can think of is Irwin R. Shyster.
Jeez.
Not a wrestling show.
Not a wrestling show, no.
But he said when the transaction closes later this month, the growing brewery platform will add 6 brew houses, taking its total to 20 breweries across the country, with production of more than 1 million barrels of beer, 15 million case equivalent every year. This will land Tilray firmly in the number 4 spot among BA, the Brewers Association, defined craft breweries. one thing that Flex and I were talking about off air.
This is the confusing part.
Right. So are all these beers, especially like the Budweiser ones, like is Shock Top craft now or is it not craft now? I started Googling.
Well, Shock Top doesn't matter because they're
fuck Shock Top.
It's all gross.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. But hey, they have a pretzel beer. And Google gave me no good responses. I took it over to AI and started asking, like, I trained it. I said, go find everything you can about the definition of craft beer. Go to the Brewers Institute, blah, 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 or Brewers Association. And it did. So then I started asking it questions. I said, like, are those other brands from last year, are they craft now? And it started giving me these roundabout answers. And I started asking specifics, like, is Shock Top craft now? And it's like, well, by definition, it's confusing. Basically, like anything that was previously owned by huge brewery in quotes like Budweiser, the BA doesn't really associate as craft, but here it kind of says it does. So if anybody out there is smarter than us and knows the answer as to whether these breweries are craft again or not, could you please fucking let us know? No one seems to be able to answer this for us.
Yeah, and every information, every question, answer you sent me, it just confused me even more.
Mm-hmm. So weird. So anyways, there's that big news. Also, some sad news for the people of Miami. Hi, Vanessa.
Oh, hi, Vanessa.
Florida's J. Wakefield to close their Wynwood taproom in October. Their last weekend of operation will be October 26th through the 27th.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's too bad.
But I did see somebody post something really funny.
Okay.
And it said, who would have known charging $60 a bottle for your own barrel-aged stouts would close you down?
Uh-huh.
And it really did make me chuckle. Like I legitimately laughed out loud.
Dude, I've been seeing some of these barrel-aged stouts come through on the old Tavor recently. I get like emails every day. It's like, try this one or try that one or buy this one. Some of these barrel-aged stouts, first of all, it's fucking July and August. Get a hold of yourself.
I am not an always stout season person.
No, especially not a barrel-aged 19%er. You know what I want that? Is like in February when I'm freezing my nuts off and I'm trying to warm up.
When it's 60 degrees for you, that's different.
That's freezing my nuts off out here. I said what I said. Some of these bottle prices are like $48 for a barrel-aged stout. It's like, that's wine price, like good wine prices. What the fuck do you think? We're just made of dollar bills over here. Like, I feel like that stage of craft is over. Like, no one's paying $50 for a bottle of beer anymore.
I mean, you would think that.
I must be wrong.
We're not. Maybe.
Either I'm wrong or there's some breweries going out of business. So,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Sapporo recorded their biggest month of shipments ever in July, and they chalk it up to this special can art that they had on their can releases. They released limited time packaging with artwork from tattoo artist Tokyo Hero on Sapporo Premium 6-packs for the year. Points of distribution increased 90% and volume grew 25%. So,
is the art cool? I don't know. I didn't look.
It's kind of cool, I wouldn't get it as a tattoo, but it's cool looking art for a beer can.
Maybe there's a lot of collectors out there.
Maybe so. So anyways, they've already said they're going to do it again next year. It's like, well, no shit. Sierra Nevada holds an entire summit just to tell people they like beer. They held a wholesalers summit with obviously wholesalers to tell them that they are still in the beer game, not the bullshit FMBs and RTDs and all that stuff. And that they will continue to lead all innovation strategy with a priority on beer flavored beer.
Fun.
I like that. I love that they had to have a whole conference for it.
I have a funny story about Sierra Nevada. I can't remember if I told it on the show or not. So at my work, we do have sell wine and spirits and beer. And we have a huge craft section, which is very cool for me, especially for,
right.
If I'm out of beer or low on beer, I'd buy something there, bring it on home and just enjoy. Well, anyways, we had the Sierra Nevada rep actually come in.
Oh, nice.
And brought in a couple samples. And this was right when they brought out their Cosmic Everything, I think it's called. New double IPA, 8%. And when the guy put it on the counter, I walked out from behind the cutting tables and I started talking to him. I was like, I said, Cosmic Everything. I said, I'm assuming this has like Galaxy hops in it. And he goes, yeah, it's an IPA. And I said, I know that. I understand that. I said, but it's called Cosmic Everything. I said, I'm assuming that means it's brewed with Galaxy hops. And his response was, yeah, it's an IPA. So,
did he work for Sierra Nevada or for a distributor?
Yes. So there was the distributor supervisor in there, and he was a Sierra Nevada rep.
Oh, hopefully not anymore.
I'm counting on it.
That's pretty bad.
Because like that's the first thing you would think of, right?
Yeah.
If an IPA has the word cosmic in the title.
Yeah, Galaxy hops.
Galaxy hops.
Or even Strata. It's got like a stratosphere type of name to it, you know. But yeah. But Galaxy,
so
yeah.
If you're sending your beer reps into establishments, people who carry their beer, and you're going to give them a sample, just know a little something.
Yeah, just anything at all.
Right. Just I'm telling you, a little something. Don't tell me it's an IPA because it says that right on the can.
Yeah.
Just smack dab in the middle of the can.
Is that when you turn into Flex at the Budweiser tour and like, well, let me tell you about hops.
No.
Let me tell you about the lagering process.
Oh, you have a Beechwood barrel aging process? So you just lager your lagers? That's crazy.
It's so funny.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
Oh, I know. I love you for it. This story is for Deb. Bay Brewing is adding pumpkin spiced iced latte to its Dunkin' line of spiced iced coffees. Deb loves anything that Dunkin' Donuts shits out of their drive-thru.
Wait, Dunkin' Donuts or just pumpkin spice stuff?
Yes, but especially Dunkin'. Like any coffee beverage out of Dunkin', she fucking loves.
That's crazy because I really, sorry, Deb. I really don't care for anything Dunkin' Donuts. I think their donuts are even shit.
Yeah. I've had them like twice, and both times I was super underimpressed.
We stayed at a resort. It was like last summer, I think. And there was a Dunkin' Donuts in the resort. So it's like, oh, hey, grab a donut, like an iced coffee. Just, it's convenient.
Right.
One of the worst iced coffees I've ever had.
Oof.
And their donuts are just the pits, man. They're like the size of a $50. If anybody listening to the show knows what a $50 is.
Right. How old do we sound?
Right.
Here's a $50, sonny.
John F. Kennedy was on the 50-cent piece.
Some iGen listening is like, so they just rip $1 in half? Is it still usable?
Was that Kennedy? Am I an idiot?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Whew. Whew.
Nerd.
Not that my dad's a coin collector or anything.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, so it's like their donuts suck. They're tiny. I don't even think they like make the donuts. It's all it's I'm sorry. I'll just shit on Dunkin' Donuts till the day I die.
Yeah, the last time I had them, I was leaving Vegas. It was in the morning. I needed something to get me going on my drive home because Vegas. And I stopped in and I got a coffee.
Did you put donuts in your cargo shorts?
I should have. No, I didn't even get donuts that time. I got a coffee and I got like one of their breakfast sandwich things with like eggs and bacon, all that shit.
Right.
Both were fucking horrendous. Like the coffee tasted like butt and the sandwich was all smushed and gross and weird.
So you can get bacon from them and they put like sugar and pepper on the bacon?
Oh, so I did not get that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Because let me tell you, they put way more sugar on it than they put pepper.
Oh, yeah, it's sweet and gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, that's too bad.
So, not a Dunkin' Donut show, though.
No, and well, at this point, it sounds like an anti-Dunkin' Donut show. But yeah, you're right.
I'm down.
Sorry, Deb, but Dunkin' Donuts can suck it.
Was there a story that went with this? I forgot.
That they're doing their little pumpkin spice latte beer bullshit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Hey, you want to end it with a quick list,
dude? It has been so long since I've heard a list.
It's been a minute. Been a fucking minute. This one's guaranteed to piss you off too.
Up on the list. Oh yeah.
This one guaranteed to piss you off.
Uh-oh. What is it?
This is the top 10 U.S. airports where beer is most expensive.
This is a terrible list.
So bad. We'll start.
Do you have prices for the beers on the list?
I have, yes, the average beer cost with said airport.
Oof.
All right, so we'll start at the bottom, the cheapest of the worst.
My stomach's already turning.
So, Dallas-Fort Worth.
Which is the second largest airport in the world?
No way. Because like
second busiest.
Well, JFK is like number 1. I think LAX is number 2. I don't know. Doesn't say.
It does not an airport show.
Not an airport show, but it does say that their beer, average cost of a beer at Dallas-Fort Worth, $8.30 per beer.
$8.30?
Yes. This is the average price. So they're weighing in craft and shit and all the things.
I once bought a $30 Manhattan at an airport. Didn't know the price.
You did afterwards.
I would gladly pay for an $8.30 beer.
Well, here's the crazy. I spent like $20 on a beer once at JFK, and that's not on here as the most expensive. But anyways, so then coming up behind that, after Dallas-Fort Worth is Dallas Love, and that's $8.32 a beer.
Okay.
And then SFO, San Francisco International, $8.49. I like that it's 49 for the 49ers. It makes me feel good. Yeah. Next is Seattle, SeaTac, $8.63 a beer. Then Honolulu International at $8.69, dudes. Followed by JFK, and this is a bullshit number. Speaking from experience, $8.80 a beer. Where the fuck was that when I was trying to get my buzz on at JFK? Followed by Harry Reid International in Vegas, $8.86. And then the top 3. Any guesses at the top 3?
Man. I feel like LAX got to be up there.
Dude, not even on the list. So shocked.
Miami?
Nope. One of these is not where I would expect it. Let me tell you that.
My last guess would be Denver.
Okay. Nope. So here we go. Number 3, Newark, New Jersey. $9.31
well, that makes sense because New Jersey
makes
sucks.
Sense.
Yes.
Yeah, New Jersey fucking worst. $9.31 a beer. That's the first beer to break $9. Number 2 is what surprised me probably the most of this list. Detroit.
Wow.
$9.36.
They got the Lions.
Well, but you got to drink because you got the Lions.
Oh yeah, and raise the price. You're making so much more money because everybody's sad.
Supply and demand, my friend. And then the number 1 most expensive airport beer at $12.33 a beer. We jumped
Montana,
middle of Wyoming. We jumped from $9.36 all the way to $12.33.
I noticed that.
Yeah, $3 jump. LaGuardia Airport in New York.
Wow.
Yeah, way more expensive than JFK. I
guess I couldn't tell you. The last time I bought a beer in an airport, it was Nashville.
Okay.
And they have a brewery, Tailgate Brewery or Brewing is in the airport, and their beers were very like brewery price, not airport price.
Oh, like $7-8.
Right, and it was very enjoyable.
Yeah,
understandable, and you're getting like good craft stuff. Tailgate was really good. I don't know if I've talked about them on the show when I went to Nashville.
I believe so.
There's stuff. Yeah, it was really good. So to spend like $7 or $8 on like an IPA,
hashtag worth it.
That you're getting like a 16 ounce, like a pint.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, that's like money can't buy that.
Well, I mean it did, but yeah.
Well, yeah, can't buy the happiness.
Oh yes, the happiness that came along with buying the cheap beer.
Right. Yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess I couldn't imagine spending more than that.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, I'm always flying out of Burbank as much as possible. You know, it's probably like 12-ish, $10 to $12 a beer. It seems like.
Well, I wonder how they get these. What beers they have that are that.
Someone's selling a fucking banquet.
$8 for a fucking Red Bull in any airport.
Right. I don't know where they're getting these numbers from. I kind of want to call bullshit, but I guess we'll find out. I won't be at any of those airports. Oh, you know what? I'll be at San Francisco Airport next month.
What was that? $9.49.
$8.49. Yeah.
$8.49.
I'm gonna go look for that fucking $8.50 beer at San Francisco Airport because I don't want to pay no $13.
Just go through every establishment in the airports and look at the menu. Like, there's no fucking.
I should just hold up the article and be like, "Where did you guys go for this?"
Maybe you'll go viral.
Maybe have my wife film it and be super embarrassed while I'm like, "Hey, where's your $8.49 beer?"
Why would you be embarrassed? Oh.
No, or she would be, not me.
Oh, yeah. She would.
Yeah, I'd be drunk by then.
Hell
yeah.
Get it, kid.
That's right. All right, let's hit some music and get up on out of here. Hang out next week with us. Erica of Necknosh fame will be joining us. We'll get to hang out with her. It's been a minute. Make sure you follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMeterBeer _ in between, 805-538-BEER 2337, and mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. I think that is everything. I do hope that everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.